What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I should just asked you.
All right, well, I'm just saying, like, it's been a thing from, obviously, we've not been here. But
2 weeks in now.
I think, obviously, I've got people who've came at me. So
Why are people coming at you?
Because I said that Hannah had bad behaviour, which she did, rolling back them years. That's when it was, when we were at Villa or Birmingham, okay? That was it. But what I've said is you cannot take anything away from Hannah Hampton. She is an exceptional, phenomenal talent. I've said I can't hang at her arse anymore. She's a fantastic goalkeeper. Our distribution is second to none. And that's like, you're talking about, she plays like she's an outfield player. She plays like a wee Xavi Alonso, just drilling balls to people. It's beautiful. It's phenomenal. She's very talented. She can bloody play the drums. She can play the piano. I play the piano upside down, which is a bit different.
Stop it!
Sorry. She's fluent in X amount of languages. Do you know what I mean? So she is a phenomenal talent. No one's taken that away from her. What was said is that she did. I can't speak about the now and the present because I'm not there, I'm not with her. And what I was basically saying is I understand how Mary Earps probably struggled training with Hannah Hampton because, yes, she was a nightmare at times. And people that are going, you have to give details, you have to give it. I don't give anything, right? I don't need to give details. The fact is, it happened and people that were there knew it happened. Therefore, Mary really struggled and probably said in her book she felt like bad behaviour was being rewarded. Because she did. Let's be honest, it's like the whole thing with managers, it's like nobody's bigger than the team, nobody's bigger than this, nobody's bigger than the club, nobody's bigger than the badge. But at the end of the day, when managers want to win, they will play their best team. So I think Mary Earps is basically just saying that was a bit she felt a bit but Hannah's a great goalkeeper and now deserves to play. End of discussion. For everyone out there wanting to get Mary Earps hung and coming at me, shut up, go out, have a sandwich and brush your teeth. End of discussion.
So how do you really feel? It's funny, can we go through some of the comments on TikTok, or is that like to you?
Oh, go on, no, that's good, Actually,
Yeah.
that gives us something to talk about.
As you know, Ruesha had said in a clip that she felt that Hannah in the past had behaved bad, said all the things there. What she also said is that this was years ago, whatever like that. Bad behaviour, blah, blah. It clearly wasn't that bad. If it was brushed under the carpet, she's England's number one. The way Ruesha says it is really annoying me.
Says what?
So Hannah misbehaved. Hold on, where's the ones actually coming at Ruesha? These ones are good. Oh, pot, kettle and kettle. That's a good one. The worst possible behaviour a footballer can do is here. That's what you... Ruesha, realness is what I love. That's one nice comment.
Oh.
Basically just everyone saying, well, you've had about 300 clubs, so what merit's bad behaviour? You should know, kind of thing.
Well, then I should know. Surely I've seen someone saying I can't speak about it because of...
At least you own your...
I'm like, well then surely I can speak about it. But yeah, I own my Do you know what I mean? I don't think Hannah's come out once and said, yeah, I was a little arse back in the day.
Yeah.
She's not come out and said that. So if she's living in La La Land thinking she was this great teammate, cool, but you weren't. And I'm like, well, at least I own my And mine isn't, I've never been, I'm not going into it, but like, I'm not a bad person on the pitch or around my teammates. I'm only bad when I'm either due on or I'm having a nightmare of a period. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, do you know what? The Millie Bright and Rachel Daly one for me, when Millie had said, you know, we're not going to go into this and get stuck into this gossip. Because Mary, I think's put it out there, it's alluded to gossip. And then Ellen White had then said about, you know, what happens in these spaces, this dressing room should be sacrosanct and it shouldn't leave and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, as you pointed out to me the other day, well, when it happened, we knew about it. You know, we had hit, so it did leave the dressing room, even though it didn't hit the press and it hadn't made it to Mary's book at that point. Stuff had happened that had left the dressing room. As to when Mary's book came out, I knew it was coming. I knew there was going to be something about Hannah in this book because of what I had heard about before. Yeah. So then it didn't stay in your dressing room if it's met my ears. And that's what I get and I kept quiet.
Ellen White's trying to say, and I'm not taking away from it, Ellen White, whatever.
No, not at all.
Player,
it's her opinion.
But I'm like, that wasn't sacred because a lot of people knew about it. So it was already out there. That's what I have a laugh with some people and pundits on their opinions. I see a lot of people speaking about it or covering it because they've had to. And I'm thinking, you about everyone. Like your teammates. So surely that's not respect. Just because Mary put it in her bloody book, her autobiography, doesn't mean that she doesn't respect our people, because you're the exact same. You're just not writing it in a book, or you've not said it in an interview, but you're saying it to I sit down beside you. You're going to tell me. You're going to tell me, and you're going to run your mouth. So that's not respect either. So shut up. Honestly, people are miles off it all the time. All the time. Get me in a ring with some people, man.
Yeah, I think you need to let out
charity match.
Some energy at some point. All of that said, you know, Hannah Hampton is the number one. She's won with Chelsea. She's won a Euros. And I wonder how they are together as well. I wonder if they've had conversations about it. I wonder if they're going to move on to a better place. Hannah and Mary, you know, you wonder what that relationship's like. But I hope Hannah's okay, because she's a young girl. And there's now a lot of speculation about what she's like as a person or as an individual. And then I look at Mary and I think, oh, you know, maybe you've been ill-advised here. Maybe she wishes she hadn't done it. Maybe she's this is my book and this is what I'm saying. But I do genuinely hope everybody's okay in this situation, you know, because it's personal to them. You know, it's personal stuff, and that can hurt. Yeah. And you could find yourself where you're in a mental space going, you know, help me kind of thing, or they might feel pretty terrible. Yeah. So for that, I think it's a discussion point. It's out there now. Everyone's entitled to have the conversation and their opinion on it. But we've got to move on. Yeah, that's it. I think it's put to bed now, and good luck to both of them. Yeah. I don't think they're ever going to be best mates, hanging out, having coffees. Who knows? They might one day. But like, I think they've been two absolute fantastic goalkeepers, two great role models, and a lot of people will look up to them, and they kind of have almost like newly like paved the way. Mary did definitely in England, like getting goalkeeper tops sold by Nike with their names, her name on the back, stuff like that. And then Hannah, also a fantastic goalkeeper, so young, so much potential, and a bright future ahead of her. Yeah. Like, good luck to them all. Good luck to them both. Yeah. You need to write a book. Imagine what I say, my heads will be falling off. I know. Do you know what I mean? Like, because Ruesha's got some genuinely great stories. Like, things happen. I'm no saint. We all know that. Like, Like, I'm no saint, but I'm not a bad person. But there's stuff that happens that I'm like, how come guys can write books or have shows and talk about like their experiences in their team, and it's not a bad thing, but when it comes into women's football, it's like, oh, you can't say that. Who was it said that? Someone had said, actually, I think it was a journalist had said about how women are expected to be perfect. Like, nobody's perfect. Yeah. You know, if Mary Earps has written this, okay, move on. It's fine. It's a couple of words in a book. It's not. It doesn't define the whole book. It really doesn't. We've made it define the whole book. Yeah. Because of the way the media goes into it, us included. Like, I find it fascinating. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I don't want to be involved with this, have a conversation about this. I do. The growth of the game too. Actually, the growth of the game means that we can have podcasts and have discussions, and then it's like so everyone gets to chip in with their opinion, whether they think it's right or wrong. But I'm like, that's the growth of the game now. Yeah. So that's part and parcel of it. So it's only going in one direction. Yeah. So there's going to be more controversy and more stuff happening here, there, and everywhere. But guess what? It makes the game go round in a way now, doesn't it? And genuinely, I hope they're both okay.